On Wednesday, June 11th. I'm T. Waldron. This is my cat Pumpkin, and we're here to bring you a little bit of gratitude with attitude. Okay, here we are. Let me make sure you're in the frame, Pumpkin. Is that good? You look fantastic. I'm a little shiny. Just got back from the gym, so I hope you're having a great day. It's a beautiful sunny day here on the East Coast. It started really foggy, and I don't have my sound in. Hold on, let me turn that on, because it's better sound when the sound is on. Okay, hang on. Here we go. So we'll put that on. It's sitting right here. These little wireless things are great. Okay, let me just test it. Testing. Okay, that's cool. Okay, there we go. So I hope you're having a good day wherever you're tuning in from. Here in New York City on the East Coast of the US. My name is T. Waldron. This is my cat Pumpkin, and we're here to bring you a little bit of gratitude with attitude, right, Pumpkin? That's right. I know, you're really good. So if you don't have a glass of water or a bottle, grab yourself a drink. Here's to you. Cheers. Remember to stay hydrated, because it's hard to remember as we get busy in life and we're working. It's really important to stay hydrated. We're going to start with a little bit of breathing. So we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And inhale and exhale. Yes, I know. And as we do this, I want you to think about opening your heart center, because our brain is our analytical part, and keep breathing. And our heart, I think it's where our spirit is and our soul, and our essence, right? So we want those to work in unison. We want to be able to have analytical thinking, but also to use our intuition and use our emotions. So I hope that's good, a good sort of cue. Let's do a few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Inhale and exhale. And continue that breathing as long as you like. Good morning if you just joined us. I'm about to read from the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. We're on the chapter about the law of karma and the law of forgiveness. So those are really important laws. So she talks about, and I'll read the first sentence because that sort of sets the tone for the whole message. We receive only that which we give. The game of life is a game of boomerangs. Our thoughts, deeds, and words return to us sooner or later with astounding accuracy. Good morning if you just joined us. We're reading from Florence Scovel Shinn's book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. It's about manifesting, getting what you want out of life, being your best self, and putting out into the world what you want to get back. So, good stuff. So the knowledge of law gives us the power to change our mistakes. We cannot force the external world to be what we are not. If we desire to be rich, we must first be rich in consciousness. So we have to educate ourselves. We can't just sit and scroll all day and watch Netflix, which that is so fun. I did that for years, but that's not going to get you to grow. Good morning. Hi. God bless you, Sammy. Thank you. EM123. I like that name. Hi. So we have so much at our fingertips with the internet, with our phones, and we can do so many things and learn so many things. And if we choose to waste that, we're wasting a great opportunity. Good morning, Preppy. These are some great names today. Where are you guys tuning in from? I'm on the East Coast of the US. This is my cat Pumpkin, and I'm T. Waldron. Reading from the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. So she says, and she gives examples, because she had a practice where she would help people get in touch with their spiritual knowledge. So she says, for example, a woman came to me, meaning Florence, asking for treatment for prosperity. She did not take much interest in her household affairs, and her home was in great disorder. So I don't know about you, but does anybody here have a messy house? And I used to have too much stuff, and I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, and it really makes a difference. But anyway, she said her house was in great disorder. Florence said to her, if you wish to be rich, you must be orderly. All people with great wealth are orderly, and order is heaven's first law. Florence added, You will never become rich with a burnt match in your pincushion. So I guess back in the day, like just things are disordered. You shouldn't keep a burnt match, obviously. The woman had a good sense of humor and commenced immediately putting her house in order. She rearranged furniture, straightened out bureau drawers, cleaned rugs, and soon made a big financial demonstration, a gift from a relative. The woman herself became made over and the woman herself became made over and keeps herself keyed up financially by being ever watchful of external and expecting prosperity, knowing that God is her supply. So she keeps her house neat now, and she's doing very well. That makes sense. We don't want to come home to a messy house. We don't want to wake up to a messy house. That puts us in a sense of lack, in a sense of scarcity mindset. If we can put things away and be neat and at least have one area of our house neat, kind of an oasis, that can give us peace. The woman herself became made over, and she said, God is her supply. Many people are in ignorance of the fact that the gifts and things are investments, and that hoarding and saving invariably leads to loss. If we keep more than we need, that's not good. You should pass it along. There's places to donate. There's places to give things away. Give away your talents. Give away your stuff. Don't keep things, because if you hide it, no one's benefiting from that, and you're not even benefiting from that. And there's a cost to keeping extra stuff around. There's a cost. It's not like, oh, I'll keep this in case I need it someday. There's a mental and a physical toll that things keep when you have too much stuff around. I don't know if that resonates with you guys, but I've recently gotten rid of a lot of stuff. I still have more things to donate and to give away and maybe to throw away, but it feels so good. It feels so good to let go of things and not keep them. There is that scattereth, yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth, more is met. But it tends to be poverty. So if we scatter, we increase, and if we withhold, we tend to poverty. So that's an interesting idea. For example, I knew a man who wanted to buy a fur-lined overcoat. He and his wife went to various shops, but there was none he wanted. They were all too cheap looking. At last he was shown one, and the salesman said it was valued at $1,000. Now this is 100 years ago, so that was probably like, I don't know, $100,000. It was very expensive.